What's up, Cobra Kai fans? It's Explainverse here, and today, we're diving into the ultimate showdown, ranking the best fighters of Cobra Kai Season 6. But here's the twist. We're not just looking at Part 3, we're counting everything from Part 1 and Part 2 as well. Who dominated the mat, who proved they're the ultimate warrior, and who might surprise you on this list. Now, this ranking is my take based on skill, strategy, and fight performances. So your list might be different. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. Alright, enough talk, let's jump straight into the action. Number 10, Kenny Payne. Kenny Payne's journey in Cobra Kai has been a roller coaster of highs and lows, but Season 6 showcases his redemption and growth as a formidable fighter. While he may not top the list, his skill set, resilience, and transformation make him worthy of the number 10 spot. Here's why. Kenny's path to redemption starts with his decision to leave Cobra Kai and join Miyagi-Do, realizing the toxic influence of Terry Silver. Encouraged by his brother Sean and former mentor Robby, Kenny redefines himself. Robby's decision to tag Kenny in during crucial matches highlights his leadership potential and trustworthiness. Kenny's defining traits are his speed and agility, which make him a unique and valuable asset. His quick reflexes allow him to score 2 consecutive points against his opponents, showcasing his ability to turn the tide in high-pressure situations. This speed advantage, honed under both Silver and Miyagi-Do training, makes him a versatile fighter. Kenny has evolved into a strategic thinker, using what he learned from Silver's brutal techniques and adapting them for the greater good. In the fight against R&T, he employs precise strikes and smart tactics, proving he can hold his own against top-tier opponents. Kenny's ability to squash his rivalries with Anthony and Devin shows his maturity. This growth not only strengthens his mental game but also solidifies his bond with the Miyagi-Do team. By putting aside past grudges, he proves he's focused on becoming the best fighter he can be. Despite initial distrust from his teammates, Kenny's performance in the international tournament cements his place. His pivotal role in securing points and aiding the team demonstrates his value. He also earns the respect of seasoned fighters like Miguel and Hawk, further solidifying his place in the dojo. Kenny Payne's progression from a vengeful student to a disciplined and strategic fighter is one of the standout arcs in Cobra Kai. While he ranks number 10, his journey underscores that strength isn't just about physical power, it's about resilience, strategy, and heart. At the end of the series, we see him learning both styles of karate under senseis Johnny Lawrence and Daniel LaRusso. And number 9, Hawk. Hawk, also known as Eli Moskowitz, lands at number 9 on my list of best fighters in Cobra Kai Season 6. His journey throughout the series has been nothing short of transformative. From a bullied kid to a confident, fierce fighter, Hawk has consistently proven his worth in the dojo and on the mat. He's a former All-Valley champion, and even though he doesn't always come out on top, his resilience and skill are undeniable. In Season 6 Part 2, Hawk faces some of the most intense challenges of his karate journey. The stakes at the Sekai Taikai are higher than ever, and Hawk's role as a key player in the Miyagi-Do and Eagle Fang alliance is crucial. While he may not be the top-ranked fighter this season, his tenacity and sharp techniques make him a formidable opponent. Hawk's dynamic with Dimitri continues to shine as well, showcasing the bond that fuels his growth both as a fighter and a person. However, after Season 4, the writers severely nerfed him. I love Hawk, but in Cobra Kai Season 6, the 9th rank would have been perfect for him. Number 8, Yoon. Yoon, Sensei Kim Da-yoon's best student, was introduced in Cobra Kai Season 6 Part 2, as a highly skilled fighter who fully embraced the way of the fist philosophy. He quickly established himself as a formidable martial artist, showcasing impressive technique and discipline. However, in the same episode, Kwon managed to defeat Yoon and claim the title of captain for the Korean Cobra Kai dojo in the Sekai Taikai tournament. Despite this setback, Yoon proved his worth in Part 2 of Cobra Kai Season 6, demonstrating his abilities by taking down some of the best fighters in the competition. That's why Yoon ranks number 8 on my list. While I would have loved to see him get more screen time, the skills he displayed were undeniable. His experience and years of training give him an edge over many opponents. Now, if we're talking about Hawk versus Yoon in a one-on-one fight with proper preparation, I have no doubt that Hawk would come out on top. but based on their overall experience and fighting background, Yoon deserves this spot. Zara Malik, the former Sekai Taikai tournament champion and a ruthless fighter, secures the 7th spot on my list. Before Cobra Kai Season 6 Part 3, she ranked even higher at 5th because of her sheer dominance and skill. Zara is an exceptionally talented martial artist, known for her aggressive style, precision, and ability to overwhelm her opponents with relentless attacks. Her reputation as a top-tier fighter was well-earned, and her previous victory in the Sekai Taikai cemented her status as one of the best. However, in Part 3, we see Tory defeat her with surprising ease, which ultimately lowers her ranking. While this loss slightly diminishes her standing, it doesn't take away from the fact that Zara is an elite competitor. We cannot deny that she is an incredible fighter, one who once stood at the pinnacle of martial arts competition. Even in defeat, her raw talent, experience, and past achievements prove she is still one of the most dangerous opponents in the tournament. Number 6, Samantha Larusso. Samantha Larusso, the daughter of Daniel Larusso, rightfully earns the 6th spot on my list. She has consistently proven herself as a skilled and well-rounded fighter, demonstrating a deep understanding of Miyagi-Do karate while incorporating elements of Eagle Fang's aggressive style. I have no doubt that if she had made it to the finals, she could have defeated Zara as well. However, with Miyagi-Do already eliminated by the Iron Dragons, Sam had no real reason to continue in the tournament, making her decision to step back a logical one. It wasn't about lack of ability, it was simply a matter of circumstances. We all know the real reason the writers avoided another Tory and Sam showdown. If they had faced off, the creators would have been forced to choose a winner, and since both characters are now on the same side, they didn't want to make either of them look weak. It was a strategic move to keep both fighters equally respected. If we consider Sam's experience and dedication to karate, she could easily rank at 5th. However, since she didn't win the Sekai Taikai tournament, the 6th spot is well-deserved. Regardless of her placement, Sam remains one of the strongest and most disciplined fighters in Cobra Kai, carrying on her father's legacy with pride. Tory Nichols, the Queen Cobra, rightfully claims the number 5 spot on my list. From the moment she stepped into the dojo, she fought not just for victory, but for respect and self-worth. All she ever wanted was to prove herself, to win on her own terms without shortcuts or manipulation. She once believed she had earned her championship fair and square when she won the All Valley tournament, only to later discover that Terry Silver had rigged the match by bribing the referee. That revelation shattered her sense of achievement, making her question whether she truly deserved the title. But Tory isn't one to stay down for long. This time, on the world's biggest stage, the Sekai Taikai finals, she faced off against Zara Malik, a former champion known for her brutal fighting style. But then, Robby comes to her and tells her that he loves her. This changes everything. She realizes that someone is there for her, no matter whether she wins or loses. With renewed determination, Tory flipped the switch and went beast mode, completely overpowering Zara and securing a decisive victory. This time, there were no outside influences, no corrupt referees, just her raw skill and unbreakable will. She had proven, once and for all, that she was the true champion, the undisputed Queen Cobra. Tory's journey has been a roller coaster of hardship, betrayal, and redemption. She fought battles inside and outside the dojo, overcoming obstacles that would have broken most people. But in the end, she earned her place among the best, standing tall as a true warrior. At number 5, Tory Nichols is exactly where she deserves to be. Not just as a champion, but as an inspiration to anyone who has ever had to fight for what they truly deserve. Kwon J ranks number 4 on my list of the best fighters in Cobra Kai Season 6. Despite his undeniable talent, his impact as a major threat diminished due to several factors, culminating in his tragic downfall during the intense tournament arc. Upon arriving in Barcelona, Kwon wasted no time in taunting Miyagi-Do, specifically targeting Robby. His psychological warfare worked initially, winning a kicking contest against Robby and helping Cobra Kai advance through the tournament. However, his arrogance and reliance on Kreese's ruthless, no-mercy philosophy began to unravel his potential. Kwon successfully rattled Robby early in the tournament, taking advantage of his emotional turmoil. However, when Robby refocused, Kwon's arrogance and inability to adapt led to his defeat. Kwon briefly gained the upper hand in some exchanges but was ultimately overwhelmed. His final fight with Axel ended disastrously when Kwon attempted a risky move using the knife. Axel blocked the attack, leading to Kwon accidentally falling on the knife, resulting in his death. His refusal to tag out during crucial moments and underestimating opponents cost him. Rage and poor decision-making. Blinded by his anger, Kwon used reckless moves without considering the risks. Robby's adaptability and Axel's superior reach and technique exposed Kwon's weaknesses. Kwon J was a powerful and skilled fighter, but his over-reliance on aggression and Kreese's flawed teachings sealed his fate. His death serves as a harsh lesson about the consequences of unchecked rage and the dangers of prioritizing passion over principle. Kwon remains a compelling character, but his tragic arc places him at number 4 on my Season 6 Best Fighter list, behind more balanced and adaptive fighters like Robby, Miguel, and Axel. Robby Keene is the most adaptable fighter in the Cobra Kai series, a character with unbelievable potential who, despite his skills, has never won a tournament in 6 seasons. It's heartbreaking, yet he remains one of the best fighters in Cobra Kai Season 6. In my opinion, his biggest victory was over Miguel Diaz. He has the talent and ability to be the best fighter, but the creators never placed him in the number 1 spot. It's hard to believe that he never won a tournament throughout his journey. Personally, I believe Robby should have won the All Valley tournament in Season 4, but unfortunately we can't change that. He is also the only character who was injured in Season 1 and lost the tournament, only to face the same fate in the final season. Although he receives a sponsorship at the end of the series, it's still a bittersweet moment for Robby's fans. Despite everything, Robby is a phenomenal fighter, and he rightfully deserves the number 3 spot on my list. Axel, the male team captain of the Iron Dragons, emerges as one of the most formidable fighters in Cobra Kai Season 6. His stoic demeanor and impressive combat skills have drawn comparisons to Ivan Drago from Rocky IV. As the defending champions of the Sekai Taikai, Axel and his team showcase their dominance early on, with no one managing to score a point against him in Part 2. However, everything changes in Part 3. Robby manages to score points against him and matches him evenly. Then, in the finals, Miguel completely dominates him. Despite this, Axel remains one of the best fighters in the Cobra Kai series. Personally, I think the creators made him appear weaker in Part 3. Nonetheless, he has proven himself as an exceptional fighter. Imagine if he trained under Daniel LaRusso. He could learn about balance and refine his skills even further. I also feel that the Iron Dragon story was rushed in Part 3. Regardless, as a fighter, Axel is truly among the best, and he rightfully deserves the number 2 spot on my list. Miguel Diaz proudly claims the number 1 spot, proving once again why he is one of Cobra Kai's most beloved and skilled fighter. From the very beginning, Miguel has embodied the perfect balance of strength, technique, and heart. In Cobra Kai Season 6, he reaches new heights, blending his natural talent with years of disciplined training. His performance in the Sekai Taikai is nothing short of extraordinary. Each match is a masterclass in precision, power, and adaptability, showcasing his ability to read his opponents and adjust his strategy mid-fight. This skill is what sets him apart, making him a dominant force on the mat. By Part 3, Miguel is stronger than ever, and his showdown with Axel is one of the most defining moments of his journey. Throughout the fight, we witness just how much he has grown, not just as a fighter, but as a person. At the start, Axel proves to be a formidable opponent, pushing Miguel to his limits. But as the battle progresses, Miguel adapts, overcomes his struggles, and ultimately dominates Axel in the final moments. He doesn't just win, he wins with honor, proving to everyone that he is the true champion. Miguel's victory at the Sekai Taikai cements his status as the best fighter of his generation. The entire world now recognizes his talent, and in many ways he becomes the new Karate Kid, a warrior who embodies the legacy of both Daniel LaRusso and Johnny Lawrence while forging his own path. With his unwavering determination, unmatched skill, and a heart that never gives up, Miguel Diaz rightfully earns the number 1 spot on this list. So, this is my list of the best fighters in Cobra Kai Season 6. Of course, everyone has their own perspective, and I'd love to hear yours. Who do you think are the top fighters this season? Do you agree with my rankings? Or would you place someone else at number 1? Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more exciting Cobra Kai content. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest breakdowns, theories, and rankings from the Cobra Kai universe. And always remember, Cobra Kai never dies.
Open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I breathe.